Okay, so we're getting ready to, I'm in Vietnam, Lao Cai, and we're getting ready to get hit by a typhoon. So I just got a message this morning from the from the embassy saying, hey, you need to prepare. There's this huge storm coming in, 50, 60 mile per hour wind, flooding. And I went to go check the Red River here, and look how high it already is. So what you're looking at right there is China. So from the north. And then everybody knows that water flows south, and the typhoon is going to hit China first, so any flooding is going to come straight down here, and then the storm is just going to hit us, and it's like 127, 28 or 37 Celsius here today. Very hot, so hot, like to the point where you have to cover like all your skin. I'm in the shade right now, but yeah, so I'm getting ready to stash up on some water, get some supplies. Let me just show it. I'll give you a slow motion. Now, the last time this storm hit was a year ago. Like, we had a typhoon the last time. And I remember that I was coming home from school, and this entire street that you see right behind me here was flooded. It was the river. So this river right here came all the way up to this street right here. And it was to the point where if I would have turned, I remember I came to an intersection and I saw like cars floating down it. I saw people's motorcycles getting completely submerged by the water current, and they would just lose their bike and get swept away. And I made it back, so I was way over there where those buildings are, and I live way over there, way past that bridge, right? So the only way I was able to get back was I was literally riding up on people's curves or sidewalks, people's lawns, anything I could do to keep my engine level and exhaust above the water level. You know, if not, you're gonna, choke it out and you're screwed. And the rain was just pouring, the wind was just blowing. But yeah, it's supposed to start tonight, so they're telling everybody to get water, to get food. So it's crazy. I'm so excited. Even though I live on the 3rd floor, right? And it flooded my apartment. My apartment still got flooded. I remember coming home I made a video about it, I think. I remember coming home and it was completely submerged in like maybe 3 inches of water just from it leaking from the roof. But this river right here is usually not this high. Like usually there is a whole little tent area, rice paddy area that is completely gone now. It's probably raised, or has risen several feet at least. And the storm is just probably hitting China right now. So if I've looked at the prediction or at the satellite imagery, but yeah, so this is north, completely north, and flow is coming here. But what you're seeing here is this right here is going to come all the way onto this street right here, and this is the main street of Lao Cai. So this is how. Now you could go further back this way, up a little bit. There's a little bit more of an elevation, but even those roads were flooded. They're like literally you can't see the street. It's like a river flow, and there's trees. You'll see like that white car right there, right? That red car. They're going to be floating all the way. They're going to be floating down the street. These people don't move it. What's so sad though is look at all these businesses here. All these people who make their livelihood right here at street level. So when this flood and when this storm hits, these people are going to lose everything. Unless they start, which they will, they'll start putting stuff up to higher elevation. But some things you just can't. But yeah, I wanted to show the calm before the storm. Right now it's like, I don't know, they're typhoon cyclones here, in Asia. Hurricane, I don't know what category it would be under, but 75, 80 mile per hour winds, maybe like a category 1 or 2 hurricane level. But the thing is, it's so hot right now. If you look around here, we're trapped by mountains, right? So Lao Cai, so you have Sapa Mountains, which you can't see, it's completely fog, just all gray. You can see the storm clouds and stuff. It's kind of like in a little pocket where hot air gets trapped. So yeah, what's gonna happen is it's one of the hottest days I've felt, like to the point where you don't stand in that sunlight. If you do, you better have all your skin, you better have all your skin covered up. But it's so hot that once that storm gets here, it's gonna act as like a fuel, like a gasoline for that storm, and it's just gonna